The early morning calm of May 22nd, 2025 was violently shattered in San Diego. A private jet crashed into a residential neighborhood, bringing fire and fear. First responders rushed to a scene of unimaginable chaos and destruction. The initial reports painted a grim picture, one that would unfortunately prove accurate as the morning unfolded. Residents in the Murphy Canyon neighborhood were thrust from their sleep into a terrifying reality. The sounds of the crash were described as deafening, followed by the eerie glow of flames illuminating the pre-dawn sky. The immediate concern was for human life, both on the aircraft and on the ground. The crash occurred in conditions of thick fog, a factor that investigators would undoubtedly scrutinize closely. The city of San Diego, known for its resilience, braced itself for the difficult days to come. The community would need to come together to support those affected and to seek understanding in the face of such loss. The aircraft involved was a 1985 Cessna 550 Citation, a private jet known for its reliability. The flight originated from Teterboro, New Jersey, late on the evening of Wednesday, May 21st, 2025. After a fuel stop in Wichita, Kansas, the Cessna continued its journey to Montgomery-Gibbs Executive Airport in San Diego. As the jet approached San Diego, it encountered thick, dense fog, significantly reducing visibility. At approximately 3:45 a.m. Pacific time, the pilot communicated that the aircraft was on its final approach. Tragically, the aircraft never reached the runway. Investigators believe the Cessna struck a power line about 2 miles southeast of the airfield, leading to the crash. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, confirmed that 6 people were on board the plane. The investigation into the precise cause of the crash began almost immediately, with the National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, taking the lead. Key questions will revolve around the weather conditions, the pilot's decisions, the aircraft's mechanical state, and air traffic control communications. The Murphy Canyon neighborhood, the largest area of U.S. Navy-owned housing in the country, became the unwilling epicenter of this disaster. When the Cessna jet crashed, it slammed directly into one home, instantly engulfing it in flames. Fires quickly spread, ultimately affecting about 15 homes in the densely populated residential area. Multiple vehicles parked on the streets and in driveways were also consumed by the blaze. Ben McCarty, a 13-year Navy veteran whose home was directly struck, described a harrowing escape with his wife, children, and dogs. Miraculously, despite the widespread destruction and the intensity of the fires, no fatalities were reported on the ground. However, 8 people from the neighborhood were transported to local hospitals. The immediate aftermath was described by San Diego Police Chief Scott Wall as pretty horrific. Emergency crews faced an incredibly challenging situation, battling flames in thick fog while also trying to account for all residents. At least 100 residents were evacuated from their homes as a precautionary measure. The community, though shaken, began to show its resilience, with neighbors offering support to those who had lost their homes or been displaced. The human cost of the San Diego air crash was immense, with all 6 individuals aboard the Cessna 550 Citation presumed to have perished. Among the deceased were 3 valued employees of Sound Talent Group, a prominent music talent agency. This news sent shockwaves through the music industry. Dave Shapiro, a co-founder of Sound Talent Group, was confirmed to be one of the victims. Shapiro was a significant figure in the music world, known for his passion and dedication. Another individual believed to have died in the crash was Daniel Williams, the former drummer for the acclaimed metal band The Devil Wears Prada. Following the news, The Devil Wears Prada posted a heartfelt tribute to their former bandmate. The identities of the other individuals on board, including the flight crew, were still being confirmed and their families notified. Each life lost represents a unique story, a network of family and friends left to grieve, and a future unfulfilled. Tributes began to pour in from artists, industry professionals, and fans, all expressing their shock and sadness. In the wake of the crash, the NTSB led a thorough investigation. They collected evidence, including aircraft parts, flight data, and witness testimonies. The goal is to determine the cause and issue safety recommendations. Weather conditions, especially dense fog, are a critical focus. Lessons learned will help prevent future tragedies and honor the victims.